Right guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm reacting to week 6's power rankings. If you all are new to the channel, this is my favourite video of the week. I can't wait to react to these. It's essentially where the NFL rank the best team and the worst team from reverse order. So they'll show you the 32nd team all the way to the first for who they think are the best teams at NFL. And there's always some absolute stinkers. So I can't wait to react to this. As always, let me know down below who you think the worst ranked team is. So for example, if Houston were ranked at number 1, they'd be the worst ranked team because they're so far out of place of what they should actually be. So I can't wait to watch this. I'll let you know in my live reaction. I have no idea what happens, but this is my favourite part of the week. I can't wait to get into this. So make sure to hit the subscribe button while you're here and let's get straight into it. Okay, number 32, the Panthers. That is not a surprise whatsoever. I mean, they do have C-Mac, but I mean, yeah, their head coach is gone. That shows it all. Now, 31, Texans, probably fair. I mean, their best players are picked, so shout out to the Texans. But, yeah, that's about right, to be honest with you. Now, Washington at 30, you're not going to be very high as long as you have Carson Wentz at quarterback, as much as he just makes an absolute bomb of a touchdown. He sold it at the end. So, yeah, Bears at 29, probably fair as well. This is looking like a fair ranking so far. What a catch that is, by the way. These rankings are looking fair. You've got the Colts at 28. They did just beat the Broncos, though. Pretty harsh for a team for 2-2, but fair play. Can't really argue it too much. Steelers at 27. Yep, that's fair. They just got absolutely whooped by the Bills, but they are missing TJ Watt, and he's a big player on their defense. Now, 26. My beloved Patriots shutting out the Lions. Let me just watch this again. That is no good. That is GG's. Happy days. Now, the Jags at 25. They've looked all right this year, haven't they? Just, still not sure on Trevor Lawrence. We'll see. We'll see how he develops. Now, 24, Seahawks. That's an interesting one. Probably about right. Geno Smith is so hot and cold, isn't he? Sometimes he's on fire making plays like this. Then other times he's running around the pocket, getting sacked. Yeah, just so hit or miss with the Seahawks. 23, the Broncos. Probably the most disappointing team of the year so far, aren't they? I mean, I know Russell Wilson sold them a little bit, but they've been pretty disappointing. Now, 22, the Falcons. That's quite high for the Falcons, but you've got to go with it. They took the Bucks all the way and they had an awful rough in the passer call. 21 with the Patriots, I'll be honest, is pretty fair. Like, I was expecting number 22, 23. So I'll take it. Here's Duggar taking it all the way for a touchdown as well. But what a game to watch that was. For the throwback jerseys, Gillette Stadium looking unbelievable. I'll take 21. Now the Browns, who we're playing, the Pats are playing next week, are at 20. So we've got the 20 spot to fight for next week. But the Browns have looked really good, to be honest with you. So I'm not surprised whatsoever that they're there. They've looked really good. Now, number 19, the Cardinals. I don't really know what to make of the Cardinals, to be honest with you guys. Like, I know I keep absolutely hammering Kyler Murray. Like, absolutely hammering him for just running around the pocket too much. But that's all they've really got at the moment, isn't it? Now, 18, the Dolphins. Probably fair. They did just get absolutely whooped by the Jets, who by the looks of it are going to be ranked higher than the Patriots and the Dolphins. What is going on there? There they are, the Jets at 17. But yeah, hey ho, that is wide open. I told you earlier this year, watch back the first one. I thought the Jets looked good. Second week, I thought they looked all right. So I thought they could put something together. So I did actually call it, guys. So you've got to hit subscribe just for that. 16, the Saints. They just beat the Seahawks. This is a great play by Taysom Hill. Takes it all the way for a touchdown. But yeah, they're pretty much mid-range, I'd say, the Saints at the moment. Now, Rams at 15. Could be a controversial one because they've looked awful. I know Cooper Kupp takes it for a monster touchdown there, but they've not looked great on offense, have they? And their defense, their D-line's good, and Jalen Ramsey's alright, but apart from that. Is this the most controversial one? Raiders at 14, even though they're 1-4. I don't think if they lose another one, Josh McDaniels will be in the job, but who knows? Giants at 13. They did just beat the Packers over in London. Saquon had an amazing game as well. That was a great game to watch. Now Chargers here at 12. Browns sold it in that game. If you haven't seen the highlights yet, have a look at my channel. I've reacted to this game. It went right to the end. What a game that was. Now Tennessee, look at it. Carson Wentz selling. Last play of the game. Oh, they had 2 plays and he sold. They had 2 plays and he rushed it, threw it straight at the Titans. Great catch as well from the DB. Now Cowboys at 10. They could be a lot higher once Dak comes back as well. Because their defense, in my opinion, is top 3 defenses in the league. And once they get Dak back, they could be unbelievable. Now Bengals at 9. Pretty controversial, to be honest with you. They're 2-3. They're 2-3. There's teams with much better records than that, and they just lost to the Ravens. So who knows? Packers. Oh, I don't know. They're so hit and miss, aren't they? Like, their defense is so good, but their offense is moving well as well. And then they suddenly have this quarters where they can't move the ball. It's so weird. Here's the Vikings. You know I've got a little soft spot for the Vikings and the 49ers. So always nice to see them doing well. Tampa Bay at 6 is pretty fair, I'd say. I'd say that's pretty fair. So we'll keep rolling with that one. I think that's pretty bang on. 5. I know the Ravens are 3-2. They look decent. There's Justin Tucker kicking it down the middle. That is probably about right because Lamar Jackson is so good. Now, number 4, San Fran. Is that a controversial one? Are they still too high? I don't think they are. Look, their defense are animals. Absolute animals. But they might be a little bit injury prone or injury ridden now. So could go quite bad for them soon. But Jimmy G, their defense, all making plays. It's good to see. Now KC at 3. There's Travis Kelce getting his 3rd touchdown of the game. They managed to beat the Raiders. Raiders are 1-4 and the Kansas City Chiefs are flying. Now number 2, who's at number 2? The Eagles. The Eagles at number 2. Interesting. So they've got the Bills at number 1. My Bills followers are going to be so happy with that. There's Jalen Hurts again making plays. But there we are. Number 1, the Bills. Just watch this play again, boys. Look at the arc on this ball. Gabe Davis, one-handed. That's a touchdown. Thank you very much. I've got to say, boys, these rankings are so much better than the start of the year. It's not actually that controversial this week, so apologies for me not being as on it and as controversial, but I think they're pretty much bang on. I said the only one that's a little bit questionable was, I can't even remember now. It was like midway. Like the Falcons were pretty high. The Patriots should have been a bit higher, I'd say. It's pretty fair, let's be honest with you. Let me know in the comments if you think any of them are completely out of place. I'd be interested to hear what your guys' expert opinions are. So let me know. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe as always, guys, and I'll catch you in the next one.